What is that sound? What is that music come from? Is that the phone? Yeah. There we go. I don't know. Yeah. I don't know. It's on there. We are live. What a time to be alive. I don't know. I don't know why that music is on. Can you go ask production why there's music? Okay. Good evening, good evening. It's 9:01. We're gonna give it a few more minutes. We're having some technical difficulties right this second, so bear with us. Why is there music playing?
On which one?
This one.
I don't know. I
got a fire production here.
uh,
Sponsored by Nerds.
why is that?
I have no idea. I'm live. Mm-hmm. Do you have to close it and go back in?
Yeah, you might have done something.
I did. It's been playing this whole time, right?
Yeah,
Not bugging.
it was before she did anything.
That's right. Close it out. All right. We are live on
Hold
YouTube. TikTok, we will have to reset you in a second. Just close it. Just exit it.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, it's
No more candy.
because-
Oh, I see you.
Lemonade.
I don't
you
have that.
this, and this plays music. So
I don't know what that is.
You have that. I'm just saying you have that on your TikTok screen.
Mm.
So, like, for example, when you get stuff like that in the background, like when you get like, it's past 10 p.m. It's time for you to go to bed. That music plays in the background sometimes when you do
I
stuff.
had no idea what that was.
Yeah.
So I start over?
No, you already got 5 people on. You ain't starting over.
No.
No. YouTube, we're good. Sorry about that, guys. We are having technical difficulties on the TikTok side. So production is here setting that up. Whoa. All right, and we're back. Live. Coming to you live. Wednesday, 9 p.m. Thank you for being with me. Support is free. The work is not. Today versus tomorrow. Safe spaces is the topic. Still October. It's still Domestic Violence Month. It is also 2 days of Halloween. Hocus pocus. So
Focus.
I'm in the spirit. To those who don't celebrate, I respect it as well. I know everybody has, religious purposes as well, but my children enjoy it. It's one of my favorite holidays. We enjoy the art of Halloween. So, again, thank you for being with me. Everybody on
Oh,
YouTube.
dog. 8247 asks if you're a cop.
Absolutely not. I'm absolutely not a cop.
Absolutely not.
Absolutely not.
No cap.
No cap. For whatever reason in life, there's a lot of people that assume that I am. I guess I take it as a compliment, I think, sometimes.
You have a cop look to you.
I have a cop demeanor, I guess, for 5 feet short. I'm not. If you know me in real life, you know how I feel about that, but that's neither here nor there. Hey, mama. Well, mama, while we connect some issues. Because of my hairstyle. Are you a cop? Oh, no. That's military. So I guess that's a cop reference. It's a Marine thing.
Number 5.
Semper Fi. Always faithful. My hair was like this and in a bun for many, many years in my life, Dad. Dad, that makes sense, huh? They asked if I'm a cop because of my hairstyle. And I said, no, that's military.
Look Okay, well, somebody said, your smile is beautiful. Could you please tie your hair in a high ponytail so that we can see your lovely face better?
My dad said a cop. Thank you for the compliments. I appreciate that. My hair is normally out, actually. I think my hair is normally out.
Okay, but whether it's in a high ponytail
But,
or a low ponytail, we still gonna see the same amount of face.
I don't know. This is me. Thank you for the compliment. I appreciate it. Back to the conversation. All right, so it's Wednesdays now. We've been live. I just got my 30-day streak from TikTok last week, so we're already in our second month. And today versus tomorrow was literally something that was just a thought. It was on the back burner, and I said, you know what, I'm gonna give this 30 days of consistency and see how it goes. And here we are in our second month. We had a couple of hiccups with just time and dates. We were doing two days a week, Mondays and Fridays. It was going great, and then music production kind of started picking up, so schedule just started clashing. So we had to find a date that was going to be best for us to juggle, and it ended up being Wednesdays. And believe it or not, I enjoy it. I enjoy Wednesdays. It gives me something to look forward to on those slow hump days. It really is. It's like, all right, boom, I've got something to do. So it's been fun. So thank you guys for being with me for the past 30 days. We're in our second month now, and this is going to be nonstop. Real Short and Sweets have been gone for 3 years now. And then, you know, I've been Lady Pun, Lady D for 10. So I just thank you guys for, I'm a rapper.
I'm a rapper.
Thank you guys for rocking with me and all the things I manifest and want to do in life. And if you've seen the growth, I thank you for still being around. Today versus tomorrow, we're discussing safe spaces. And I feel like that's a very broad statement because nobody's gonna have the same safe space. You know what I mean? It can be a person, place, or thing. But ultimately, the question is, what is a safe space? Because going somewhere where there are toxic people still and around people who do toxic things is not a safe space because you're still masking, you know, what it is you're trying to run from. You know what I mean? So I want to discuss what safe spaces were for you, some safe spaces for me. Again, this is the month of domestic violence. And month or not, you know, this is a real life thing. Men and women, you know, physically, emotionally, financially, everybody's different, you know what I mean? Not to say that one is worse than the other. Abuse is abuse. If you see it, say something, stop it, you know what I mean? And be the change you wish to see. But keep liking and sharing. We're going to discuss some safe spaces. What's a safe space? You know, again, domestic violence month. We're speaking from, experience, unfortunately. We are survivors. You know, that's a fortunate thing. Not that that's unfortunately, but what was a safe space for you during, you know, those hard times of transitioning and everything?
My bedroom. My ex
Bedroom.
never came in my room except to go in, cross through to go to the bathroom to shower. And to get his clothes out of the closet. He always slept on my couch downstairs. Not sure why, it was weird. Messed up my nice couch, but he never slept upstairs in my room. Never.
Gotcha.
Never.
Makes sense. I get it.
So my room has always been my safe space, even as a child, which is why now, I mean, you know, I'm real funny about people being in my room.
Yeah.
So like, you know, I don't just let just anybody in my room, even for just like
Right.
that's my safe space. My bed. That's where I go when I'm shutting down. I get in my bed, I cover up. I feel that's just, and I know that might sound silly,
No.
but that's my safe space. That's where I can go and feel like no one can hurt me. I can't hurt anyone. That's my space.
Right, and that's always going to be different for everybody. It's not to say that that's what a safe space should be. No, it really depends on, you know, what it is you're going through, what you choose as an individual, what resonates with you, what you consider a safe, environment for you. For me, man, it was hard because my safe space was within the dark space because it was pandemic. I had back-to-back kids. I couldn't go nowhere. You know what I mean? So my living room at the end of the day was like where all my emotions were. Because I don't know who that is. It was opposite for me. I never slept in the room. That was him. Let him be passed out, whatever the case may be. Like, that's where he was locked away, and we had the rest of the house. So, living room, and then music has always been my safe space. So I would put headphones on, and I would just zone out. Kids was asleep, everything was handled, music was in my ears. I was writing 24/7, writing poetry, writing everything. Let me chime in here, see what we got going on here, y'all.
Someone asked what the topic was, so I was just responding.
Safe
to that.
spaces.
Safe spaces.
Safe spaces. This is today versus tomorrow. I am live every Wednesday at 9 p.m. We've shuffled the board within the last 6 weeks since we started, so I just want to say thank you for tuning in, and support is free. Safe spaces, it's dark times. It's domestic violence month. It's awareness just of abuse, period. Mental health is always going to be the subject matter. Every episode, every live, no matter what I do, is what I speak on. Find your people. Find your village. They will find you. Put your trust into the Lord. And really start doing things with your heart and true intentions. And everything will fall into place, So we're just discussing safe spaces. What is your safe space? What do you consider a safe space? And it could be a person, place, or thing. Let me check in here. I'm trying to... And bear with me. I'm juggling 2 screens.
Some new people on today.
Yes, thank you for the new people who are chiming in. This is beautiful on YouTube, on TikTok. Everybody, I appreciate you. You can follow me on all social media at Official Lady Pun. I am the only one. All streaming platforms, all social media platforms. Google me. God is good. All right, so let's get on here. Thank you for the gifts. Thank you for the love, for the love, for the love, for the love. Okay, back to TikTok. TikTok says my safe space is making beats. Hold up. Sorry. Well, my kids are like half asleep and I'm over here clapping. So shout out to Around the Way Jay, who just made that comment. He said his safe space was making beats. Let me write that real quick. Making beats. So for those who don't know, I am a female rapper. Have been for 10 years. I just released I'm a rapper. I just released my first Christian single a few months back. It's titled Remind Me Who I Am. And Around the Way Jay is the mastermind behind that beat. The production was amazing. And we are working on some amazing work to release here for 2026. So make sure y'all follow him on TikTok and YouTube. He is brilliant. And if you work in the industry, you need beats, head over, tell him I sent you. You might get a discount, you might not. You know what I mean? It's worth it. Holla at him. You know what I mean?
Capitan says his safe space.
Melissa!
His
Hello,
safe
beautiful.
space is next to his girlfriend in person. Brings in
Wow.
peace, family, and love. That's beautiful.
That is absolutely beautiful.
Absolutely beautiful.
So what do I list that as?
With your person. Your
That's I like that one. With
your person.
your person. With your person. Thank you, Captain. Appreciate your input here. Safe spaces is a topic. Thank you to everybody. Oh, you're so beautiful. Thank you. Appreciate that. You're actually a good rapper. Thank you. Thank you for that. Appreciate that very much.
I think you're an amazing rapper.
Thank you.
Phenomenal.
Oh, glory to God. Thank you very much. I take pride in being who I am, what he made me to be.
Renee Jackson was not paid for that comment.
Not sponsored by.
Not sponsored by everything.
I love music. I love music. I love rapping. That is the talent that God gave me, and I'm just now, really finding myself with it. So,
Your dad just said you're a real rapper.
Facts. Thanks, Papa Smurf.
You rap about
We
what's
love
real.
you. Facts. Appreciate it. Someone said I was like the Queen Latifah and Lauryn Hills of today, and I took that respectfully. I thank y'all. I appreciate y'all. If you haven't streamed the newest project, Archives, dropped last week. There's 5 projects on there. Lady Pun, I'm the only one, I promise you. Support is free across the board. Let's get back to that topic here. Lady Pun's lyricism is underrated. Jay, I thank you for that. Around the way, Jay. I got so many J's here. I have to. Gotta make sure. I found my person. Amen. Safe space is the topic. So we got bedroom, no on, and not on no. You know, this is adult conversations, and we're, you know, I'm a comedian as well. If you didn't know that, one day I'm gonna get one of these TV shows and do comedy. That's the last thing on my adult list before I'm 50. It's gonna happen. Making beats or creating art, even if it's not just making beats, because for me it's going to the studio.
Yeah,
like
behind a microphone,
yeah.
that's another safe space for me. When I'm behind a microphone, everything else fades away.
Creating art, recording music. Because let me tell you something. And I think I had this conversation with Jay. I had this conversation with Kat. I had this conversation with Ray as well. Like, I'm one of those artists that I still go to the studio. I'm old school. I enjoy working with the people I'm going to work with in person. I enjoy going to the office. I am not recording at home. Imagine me trying to record here. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, granted, yeah, there's times where they're not here. But for me, my safe spaces, throwing those headphones on, I'm getting behind the mic. And that's what you see, the passion. Because anybody who's worked with me tells me, like, man, working with you is different. And it's just because that's my zone.
Right.
I throw it up, yo, drop the beat. You've seen me. Yeah. You see me. We do, you know what I mean? I'm just blessed. I love what I do. You know what I mean?
Around the way, Jay wants to know who your favorite comedian is.
Ooh.
Emily Renee Jackson.
Jackson. If I'm being 100% honest, my favorite comedian is John Leguizamo.
Respect.
John Leguizamo is my favorite comedian.
Respect.
Hands down. But,
Joe Coy is close.
Joe Coy is top 3. All time is Eddie Murphy, though.
Eddie Murphy?
Yeah. Eddie Murphy.
Bernie
Chris.
Mac ain't up there?
Bernie Mac a little before my time. I was a little too young for Bernie.
Oh, yeah, me too.
Remember. Bitch. All right, sorry. My fault. My voice will be timeless. Amen. Keep going. Keep going. Safe environments. Yes. Safe environments. Safe spaces, you know. Even being outside. Being outside, you know, during that time for me, it was rare that I had a moment to myself during the pandemic and having the kids. So when I really was like outside and had fresh air, just being able to have oxygen and trees, you know, was good. So safe environments, I like that comment. And I know it's probably hard for you guys to see it because of the glare and stuff, you know, it's like backwards, but I will reiterate them at the end. And you can always come back to the YouTubes. I edit, I post the highlights, and they're always available to watch again. So support is free. I appreciate you guys. I took on more chaos. Ooh. Uh-oh. That sounds like a phone call after this. My mama just said something there. What is your safe space? Yes, I want to know where your safe spaces are. You guys are giving me great answers. And again, people, place, or thing. And again, I make these lists and I go over them because, you know, we can be influencing people who don't necessarily have the courage to discuss what we're discussing, but they're watching or they're listening or they'll stumble across this later. You know what I mean? So what works for you might work for somebody else. So that's what I try to do is just...
And some people might not have a safe space. And
right.
Maybe by putting this list down, maybe
it'll help them find one.
It'll help them find one within themselves.
There you go. So I'm just doing God's work.
Most unsafe space you could be in is your own head.
Noted.
Write that down. I didn't mean it literally.
No.
I thought you was getting ready to write that down.
It was noted. I got you.
Gotcha.
I also have affirmation cards for today, guys. So
Affirmations.
Formations. I know you guys have been seeing me eat my candy in the background. But it's because my sugar's kind of low.
Whatever. I'm the diabetic here. Don't use my excuses.
Halloween is the only time I really eat candy. the way I shouldn't.
Me too.
But you shouldn't be eating candy at all.
I sure shouldn't, except for my sugars though.
Safe spaces, guys.
Safe spaces. Safe spaces.
Eddie Griffin. Eddie Griffin's an OG.
He's a goat.
He's an OG. He's
Yeah,
a
he's a
goat.
goat.
He is hilarious.
I'm actually still surprised you didn't say cat.
Cat is an adult humor. Like, I think a comedian has to be able to do more than just one type of comedy.
All right, I got you.
You understand what I'm saying? Cat is a goat at what he do, but he a pimp, and his jokes are
You're right.
sustaining at that, you know what I mean, environment and that level.
Maybe that's his safe
That's his
space.
forte. Absolutely, he's a
That's-
beast. He's an
comedy-
intelligent man. I love him.
Comedy is his safe space.
Yes, absolutely.
Can't nobody touch
Right.
him when he's got that mic in his hand because he's good with his word.
But I say like Eddie Murphy because like he's not just a stand-up comedian. He's
Yeah, he's
also,
multifaceted.
you know what I mean? Like, but as an actor, he was my most favorite. Nutty Professors, Dr. Doolittle's, all my favorites are Eddie Murphy. You know what I mean? So that's why he's my favorite.
Coming
To America.
Girl.
McDowell's.
Just let yourself Safe spaces.
Church.
Church, I'm surprised I haven't heard that. Absolutely.
Take me to church.
But to some people, church is what caused their trauma.
I've been there.
That's
Let's
right.
not get into that.
Let's not.
That's for another conversation. And that's with the Lord.
That's right.
But I've been there. It's broken my heart too. And recently. But God is good. God is great. Won't be on your time. But he won't be late.
Maybe for some people, their online platforms are their safe space. Their online persona is their safe space.
Now, good topic.
Because there's a lot of online personalities that are very outgoing and outspoken on camera, but maybe off camera, they can't be.
Now, so that's a good topic you're touching. The fact that they feel like being on the camera is a safe space for them.
Right.
But at the same time, when they shut that camera off, they're not being honest with themselves when they're on the
That's
camera.
reality. Right.
So, is that really a safe space? No, it's actually that space that is still a toxic space you're going to because it's feeding into
But in their mind, it may
what you
for
want
that
it to
moment,
be. Right.
It's
So,
everything is based off of reality now.
right.
But some people are making the unrealistic their reality.
Correct. So, and that's what you guys have to separate. Like, know what is reality. Like, all of this doesn't matter. Like, I'm going to tend to my life 100% before I turn this camera on. And if I can't turn on this camera and handle what I got to handle, then that's just what it is. Because this does not come before what I have to do in real life. You know what I mean? So I've got to be honest with myself here. If I'm going to be honest with myself, you know what I mean? So this can't be a safe space and then I get off and I'm drowning in my own mental thoughts. You know what I'm saying? So that's something we have to learn to differentiate as we grow within our own healing as well. So be careful with your social media platforms as well, because using it to vent is amazing. Using it to heal yourself and others is amazing, but don't be fraudulent with what you're doing. Be true to yourself, because you're only hurting yourself in the end. I'm just saying some stuff.
We got a Lewis Moan,
BB.
4977.
Oh, he's commenting every time he hears the beep. So
Oh.
you know what's hilarious? Listen, homeboy done been here and we done did everything right in the house. Still didn't put the batteries are right there. I left to go take everybody home Monday. We had everything over there. I didn't get home till late. Tell Pops, pop the battery in there. Beep, he gonna come with again. Still ain't put the batteries in. So they're there on the counter. Tomorrow,
That must not have been on the list.
it was on the list. I didn't have time.
Oh.
I didn't have time. I promise you, next week there will not be no beep. I will change the batteries tomorrow. I will put the battery in. It's literally just hanging there. Great word. Beep. Yo, Lewis, I will block you, I swear. He's laughing. That's genius. I absolutely love it because,
What is
listen,
the beep comment?
I got it real quick. When this live is over, I promise you, I'm gonna go count how many beeps there was. I think that's hilarious. That is genius. It's genius. Cause now I hear it. I wasn't hearing it before, and now I'm
Maybe
being conscious.
your
My signature-
smoke alarm is not providing a safe space.
No, it's telling me that I'm on fire.
It's telling you that you do no longer have a safe space for your family and you need to put batteries
My
in.
16-year-old just looked at me like, what?
In order to have safe spaces, one must apply new batteries to their smoke alarm.
Preferably 9 volts. Listen, find your friends because Emily, Renee, Jackson, and I have only been friends for a very short couple of months,
Yeah,
and
two
it's
and a half months maybe.
oh, she's counting.
I'm not counting.
No,
at all.
I'm joking.
I feel like we've been friends for our entire
Forever.
life.
It feels like forever. It feels like forever. It's been a blessing. She's become a safe space for me. I've become a safe space for her. Our children have become safe spaces for each other. It's just been a blessing. So you know what I mean. I don't know what we'd be doing if we didn't have each other right now, because
Find your people.
we'd be doing some crazy stuff.
We're going to be doing some crazy stuff. Stay tuned, people.
We'll be live. Okay, wait, back to she's a blessing. Panamanian laugh. That's hilarious. This is fun, guys. I'm glad. I said it was only gonna be a few minutes. It's hilarious. So yeah, we're back to safe spaces. We have the bedroom, making beats, creating art with your person, safe environment, church, and online for some people. For others, it could be toxic. And again, that's the other side of the conversation.
Just had somebody new pop in and said, hey, how you doing? What's this channel about?
This is today versus tomorrow. We are live Wednesdays at 9 p.m. It's just a safe space where I can be myself and you can be yourself. We are in Domestic Violence Month, so we've been discussing domestic violence every day. Healing in different ways. You can go back. We started in September. Today, we're just discussing some safe spaces, talking about our own safe spaces, giving ideas for anybody who needs to find a safe space. And ultimately, just giving a live segment with purpose, you know what I mean? So feel free to chime in. And thank you for tuning in.
I'm a rapper.
Oh, and yes, I am a rapper. I was taught recently that I have to make sure I say that often. Okay. I gotcha.
All right, safe spaces, children.
My baby's over there whining. He's okay.
Lady Pun available on all social media platforms at the official Lady Pun.
He said I was trolling. Hey, I'm still answering. Unfortunately, you know, when you do this, this is what it is. We're still going to react. I'm not going to pay attention to whether somebody's trolling, being a smart ass, or, you know, just wasting my time. I'm just being professional, making sure that I answer the questions that are being asked. So don't waste my time. I won't waste yours. Next. I think we got a pretty good list. I want to say you matter. I wrote that because as I was putting this together during the day, it just popped into my head. And I didn't want to forget. And if I didn't write it down, I probably would have forgotten. So if no one's told you lately, today, or ever, you matter. Your voice matters. Your opinion matters. What you have to say, what you want to do, and where you want to go, it all matters. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, reflect on how far you've come and know that what you want and who you want to become is not impossible. Put it all in God's hands and just trust the process.
Maybe for those that weren't here last week, maybe go over the international sign for I need help, danger, danger.
Correct. Let's rewind. We're going to reiterate. Domestic Violence Month last week, and pointed out, we did discuss the universal sign for danger within someone who's experiencing domestic violence and just outside. Ultimately, it would be the thumb into the palm of your hand and then putting a fist. The person will put it, right, and then you pump it pretty much, you know, open and close. But the individual will have it behind their back, and that's what you're looking for. So if you didn't know, now you know. Share that forward. It will be edited and posted, and it is in last week's conversation as well.
And it doesn't necessarily have to be domestic violence. It could be trafficking.
Right.
It could be
Trafficking,
anything.
anything. And you know, women, men, this is the universal sign for danger, period. You know what I mean? If you ever see this
If
as
a
you're walking
cop
past
ever comes
somebody.
to your door and you can't speak, but you can maybe gesture
Right.
to them behind
Same thing.
the person in front of you.
Correct.
You do that, they'll immediately know what that means.
Correct. Panamanian, thank you. He actually just wrote, or he or she, I'm sorry, I haven't, checked out the profile, but they said this is very informative. I thank you very much for that. I try my best every week to educate not only myself, but those who tune in every week, who come in, like you yourself, just randomly. I'm trying to make this, not that I'm trying to, I have made this a purposeful space. We do it live. Nothing is pre-recorded. Nothing is edited. This is real-time interaction, real-time questions. And I'll be here every Wednesday at 9 p.m. This is the date we've chosen with. That's what we're sticking with. So I thank you, for your
You have
feedback.
somebody that needs to be on the block list, at Stupid Man 07K. I think he needs to,
Oh, I see what you're saying here.
he needs to be out.
Let me remove.
Let's keep it positive.
There we
people,
go.
definitely.
Yeah, anybody who's making any type of comments, like, we're not doing that. You're gonna be removed and deleted. Thank you.
This is a safe space.
Yeah, safe spaces. I don't go back and forth with anybody. I'm not gonna allow disrespect. I'm not gonna tolerate anything like that. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. You get deleted, you get blocked, and I go back at the end of the show, make sure it's done properly. Big Pun, salute to the Pun page. Just turning in. Support is free. It's all love. Y'all know my name is Lady Pun. Normally I wear my merchandise, but today, like I said, it's Halloween. We're in the spirit. I am a female rapper. Happened since 2014. It's all positive music, Christian music now. And just giving light, to hip hop with the proper messages for the youth, for women, for men, advocating, empowering, so I appreciate you tuning in. Today versus tomorrow is just something I was also dreaming of as I grew in life. And we've been live for a little bit over 30 days now, and we're going to keep it coming. So, I just want to say thank you guys for tuning in. Today we spoke about safe spaces, and every week I'm just going to try to bring, a healing conversation, a purposeful conversation. These are live segments, and I'm hoping you guys continue tuning in. And as always, we end it with a prayer. You guys can close your eyes if you like, but I'm here talking to you. So
YouTube Zaggard says hi.
hello. All right, in prayer. Dear Lord, I thank you for this time, for this space, for this ambition to be who you've made me to be. For those tuning in to listen to what we've had to say, I'm hoping that what they hear resonates with them and gives them motivation in life to be better, to do better, to seek better, and know that if they trust you and put their true love and identity into you, you will show them who you are. I pray that everybody gets home safe. If you're out, if you are home, get some rest. You made it through today. Tomorrow's another day to be blessed with, and make sure that you do today what you've always wanted to do tomorrow. Period. That's what we're here for. You guys have a good night, and we'll see you next week.
Peace.
Gang, gang. You know what?